Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to the beginning of the week. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, America's Kick-Ass Coach and Psychologist, and this is your early morning intuitive guidance where I share with you some wisdom for you to ponder during the day and hopefully put into action. And this card in particular, I think if most of us heeded even a little bit of this. Good morning, Larissa. Glad you're here. We would be so much happier and the world would be a much better place. So we'll see what you think of this card, but that's kind of my first thought on it. Good morning, Trudy. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. So we have a card today from the Wild Offering deck by Tosha Silver. And again, if you have not read her book, Outrageous Openness, it is one of my little Bibles because when I'm having a day, I can just hold the book in my hand and say, okay, Spirit, show me something that I need to know right now or I need to pay attention to right now. Open to a page, and there will be something truly wonderful there to give me some guidance. So, and certainly you can use that tool with other books. Hold them in your hands, ask your question, open to a page, see what's there for you. It's just a fun little cheeky thing to do that gives you some guidance. So our card, first I got to show you the back as always, just because I love Ganesh. So there we are, our pink elephant residing there on the back of every card. So I love this deck, Wild Offering by Tosha Silver. And the front, our word for today is body. Body. So let's get ourselves into a mindset to embrace our body. So I want you to close your eyes. A couple of nice deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Excuse me. I'm stuffy today. I don't know. So just breathing, relaxing, settling in, bringing your attention to this moment right here, right now. This is the only moment we can truly inhabit. And it's the only moment where we truly can exercise any kind of power in our world, right here, right now. So, I want you to open your mind, body, spirit to these words and see what resonates for you. Well, two things. See what resonates for you and see what's a clinker for you. Because wherever you hit the clinker, that's where some work needs to be done. So, card says, body. The prayer is, show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body exactly as it is. Good morning, Luann. Good morning, good morning. Won't that be wonderful when we are actually indeed doing this? So I want to take the two pieces there. The first piece is, show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. How many of us have done things with our bodies that were not well advised? Okay? I'm going to diet. I'm going to push my body beyond its limits, especially when we get to a certain age. Pushing beyond the limits is no longer a wise approach. Loving movement, wise approach, absolutely a wise approach. Doing some stretching, doing some walking, doing some climbing, doing what swimming, whatever it is you like to do, biking, but doing it with loving kindness toward your body, not beating the hell out of it, okay? And too many of us spent our 20s and 30s, sometimes into our 40s and 50s, beating the hell out of it. That's not a great way to create longevity with ease in our bodies. You know, how many of us will say, well, my shoulder this, my hip that, my knee this, my back that. Again, we want to move our bodies, but we want to be kind and loving in the process. So, and for those who have kind of thrown up their hands, given up the ghost with regard to taking good care of your body, got an itch, sorry, start slowly. Start slowly. Someone I know and love is about to embark upon an exercise program with a friend of hers, and I'm really hoping that, because the program itself is kind of known for being a little bit nuts, I'm hoping that she will indeed tone it down and begin very slowly, because otherwise what happens is you defeat yourself. You go too hard, balls to the wall, as my friend would say, and you end up injuring yourself, and then you're doing nothing again. As opposed to, I'm going to do a little bit of something. So let's say, I'm just making it up. Let's say this program, they're doing planks, and you're not plank material yet. Maybe you stretch instead. Maybe you stick with it, you do something, but you're not doing exactly what they're doing. Or if you can plank, you plank briefly, rest a bit, and then plank again toward the end as they are doing that. Little, but being kind and loving to your body. Being kind and loving to your body. And when I'm working with someone on taking good care of their body, I like to start by adding something in. If someone starts coaching with me and the first thing they say is, I want to lose 50 pounds, we're going to start with, let's add in some water. Let's add in some water. Let's do something that's easily doable, and oftentimes we'll hit the resistance right there. We're going to hit the resistance with the beginning thing of let's add some water. That gives us our opportunity to work on that resistance. What are the tapes that are playing in your head? It's not enough. It's not going to work. I'll be running to the bathroom all day. I'll be up all night. Blah, 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 blah. As opposed to, this is a kind and loving step I can take toward working with my body. And I'm adding something in, so I'm not going to immediately trip off the, I have to withhold, not allow, give up, etc. that comes with the 4-letter D word, diet. That's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. It's about listening to your body. What does it want? What does it need? It may tell you, I crave sugar. Absolutely, that makes total sense. That may not be something that you want to continue to indulge in, but it may also be something that you're not going to totally eliminate, because then you're bringing up the resistance and you're going to bump into it and it's going to defeat you again. The axiom about insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Diets have a 2 to 5% chance of lasting up to 5 years. That's abysmal results. Why would we put our money in that court? That makes no sense whatsoever. But all of that is a billion-dollar industry, right? They're making great money off of our failures. So to me, what it says is that's not destined to be a winning solution. That's not being kind and loving. So let's hit the second piece of this card, because I think it is spot on in terms of a path to take that will help you get where you want to go. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. Accepting my body as it is. Because the irony is, when you accept what is, it opens the door for change. When you accept what is, it opens the door for change. So I'm going to make one up here. If someone says to me, my relationship is terrible, horrible, awful, and I can't stand it anymore, it shouldn't be this way, we should be better with each other, yada, yada. First thing we're going to work on is accepting it as it is. This is it. This is what we've got. It's like walking into a house that's been trashed. This is it. This is what we've got. Let's begin where we're at. Let's accept where we're at, and then the work can begin. All right? So it doesn't mean you're going to live in that house full of squalor, but it means you must accept where it's at the beginning before you can do anything that will move it forward to where you'd like it to be. All right? Same with our bodies. I'm going to scare the hell out of you guys today for a Monday morning. we stand in front of the mirror naked, and we go, this is it. This is where we're at. Then we can move forward. Then we can move forward. Not, I hate it, it sucks, it's awful. It's thank you, body, for carrying me through life thus far, especially given some of the things that I've chosen to do to you. And now let's see where we're going to go from here. Let's add in that water. Let's take a little walk today. A little walk today. If you're not doing anything and you're going to move forward, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, but it's going to take forever. And if you injure yourself because you've pushed too hard, it's going to take longer. You didn't get to where you're at in a day, you're not going to get to where you want to be in a day. You're going to make slow, incremental changes. I mean, those of you who've been kind of watching, whoops, wrong side, my bookshelves here, you're seeing slow, incremental changes. I'm not packing up the whole thing all at once. Part of the reason I'm not doing that is because I want to consider these books. Are these books that I want to take with me, or are these books that I am willing to bless someone else with? So yesterday's box was a box that's going to go to either the library or St. Vincent's and move on to the people who need to read whatever's in them next. Okay? So, our card, body. Show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. Accepting my body as it is. All right? So, I'd like you to practice that today. Total self-acceptance for your physical vessel. All right? Because as you love your physical vessel, it opens up for mind, body, spirit, all to be coming from that loving kindness place. And then things change. Things begin to change. Do not look for, poof, I'm a size 3. That's ridiculous, right? Look for, wow, I can walk to the mailbox without pain today. I can get out of bed without making the old lady sound. I can, small things, and hydrate. Start with hydration. It's such a simple thing, but so many of us do a terrible job of it, okay? Start adding some water in. Let's see what happens. So, hands up. I vow that I will take loving care of my body today. I will appreciate what it does for me. I will meet its needs. And I will put it to bed at a reasonable time. There we go. Just starting with that is going to be a really good start. So, have an awesome day, taking good care of your body, being its best companion and cheerleader, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you are capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.